Hi Gemini, welcome to your October 2018 love reading. It's going to be a little different this month. This is a general reading, so check your moon, rising, and Venus for a more well-rounded version of this reading, or check other channels. And I guess that's it. We'll go ahead and get started. I've shuffled the deck off camera. I've shuffled all the decks off camera. But I'll be shuffling a little bit more just to show you that the decks are well shuffled. So, sorry. Well, okay, it said acceptance. Just saying, Gemini. I'm not looking. I'm actually looking over my right shoulder so you can see that I'm not looking, but you can't see me, so there we go. Okay, it says barriers. All right, the barriers that you put up, maybe breaking through some barriers. This lady's taking flight here. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry. Hello. There it is. Taking flight. Great illustrations on that deck. Whispers of Healing, I think it is, or Whispers of Love. I get fancy and pull it out from some random spot. Especially these, because these are stuck together still. Having a hard time separating them. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So could it be that you're wanting to bust through those barriers and it's just not time to do so yet? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, so like I said, I've shuffled off camera. And I'm going to I've casino shuffled off camera, I should say. One more. Oh, there you are. Okay, that one to fly out. And the healing begins. Awesome. Bottom of the deck energy is Three of Wands reversed. So possibly having some trepidation or insecurity about, can you see that? Yeah. About the future. Maybe everything's shut down. Maybe there's some frustration, and where you put something out there and then nothing. Like you've thrown out the net and nothing. Maybe plans are shut down now, you know? Maybe you feel there's blockages or like a roadblock to your plans. We've got the planning card here. Okay, so for the month of October, Gemini, you are in a, can you see all this? Okay, yeah, maybe I can do this. You're in a waiting period. You're letting go, and this is about limbo. This is about being in limbo, and you are essentially unto yourself and able to take care of your own needs, and you're able to sustain your, sustain your lifestyle, I was going to say. This is somebody that has arrived, as they say. This is a single person. This is somebody that, so I'm probably reading for you singles out there, or it could be that you just broke up with somebody, but this is somebody that is just concerned with what they have at the present time. This could be a man also. It's just about somebody being able to take care of have their own lifestyle, however, you know, modest or extravagant, whatnot, but they're able to see to their own needs. And here, this could be Aries. This could, oh gosh, what is that? That's Pisces. This is Pisces. This could be Aries, okay? So this is about, it's about rigidity and inflexibility and not being able to trust. This feels like, in this case, it feels like you don't really trust anybody else, that you're just wanting to stay to yourself because you don't have anybody that's solid and trustworthy in your life, or that you would want to invest in. You might have like family or friends or whatnot, but as far as a romantic sense, no, you're really wanting to be by yourself. Maybe this is an old hurt and you're still kind of processing that hurt, and you'd rather just be by yourself because you're still having issues with kind of wanting everything to be a certain way and not really trusting anybody else. Okay. I was going to say something and it flew right out of my head. I don't need to clarify this row. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned this. This is 3rd of October, first 3rd of October, middle of October, last part. So like the 1st through the 10th, 11th through the 21st, and then the 22nd through the 31st, or around there, give or take 3 or 4 days. Also, this could be a reading about family, friends, a passion project, or work. It doesn't have to be a romantic level, though it is intended for that. So just, if it resonates elsewhere, it resonates elsewhere, and allow for that. So the middle of the month, we have, has somebody caught your interest? Are you considering something? So you're thinking about the future, and you've got there might be somebody that you're interested in. Okay. Might be somebody that you're interested in. Okay, maybe, hold on a minute here. And we still have the Hangman. So this is 1, interest from afar. 2, it's just in the thought process planning stages. You don't want, wow, okay. Whatever this is from, either you're wanting to maintain the kind of life that you have and you like your life and you're content, which this would suggest because it's upright, or whatever experience this was kind of did a doozy on you and you're not wanting any kind of conflict. It's not worth, somebody might have caught your interest, but it's not worth it to pursue because you're still not sure about, you're probably wanting to keep it to things that you can accomplish, like at work, maybe dates with friends and this and that, but nothing risky, nothing like, and this would suggest, okay, I'm ready to take a risk, but this feels mental to me. This feels like you're just thinking about it. Somebody's caught your eye, you're thinking about a person, but you're just not ready to let it be known, or you don't want to, you're thinking about it. It could be with this person over here, but I don't think so. I feel like this is for the the Geminis that I'm reading for. This feels like this happened a while ago, like inside of 6 months or beyond. So it's not just like it happened yesterday. I mean, it could be, but this feels, and if it did just happen, it was a long time coming, okay? Because you've been detached for a while. So if it did just happen, it's almost like just the breakup was going through the motions. But if it happened a while ago, it's still kind of affecting you right here because it's, and not that it's a bad thing. I mean, caution is fine. It's just that you're taking things much more cautiously and slowly, as evidenced by this doubling down on the Hangman. And while they might hold your interest and you might want to, it could be somebody at work. You know what I mean? This could be somebody at work. There's just the focus right now is on what you can manage. Work, friends, things that are trustworthy and predictable for you. Okay? So the last part of the month is, and here we have reconnecting. This is coming in from out of the cold. This is perhaps somebody coming and saying, I'm sorry. Maybe this could be Aries. Someone coming to say they're sorry. And they want a new beginning, but you do not. Look at this. 2 fire males here. It's like they come and they say they're sorry, they're reaching out to reconnect, they didn't, but you're like, I don't want this new beginning. I think it's too much of a risk to take with you, whoever this person is. And it's because you don't believe them. You think that this is a person that has very high expectations and is kind of void of, I don't want to get derogatory or anything, but honestly, this is somebody that has high expectations because they can, not because they can deliver themselves. Like, you know, there's two kinds of, there's the instructor that'll walk around the classroom and make sure, you know, like if you're at a fitness class, right? And they make sure you're doing it and they're kind of just barking orders. And then there's the instructor that's like right up next to you, doing it with you to show you how to do it or alongside you. This is not that person. This is the one that walks around and inspects everybody and tells everybody what they're doing wrong, but doesn't join in with them. And I know that's a really lame analogy, but the point is, this is somebody that does not walk the walk or talk the talk. This is somebody that you don't trust, and with good reason. They are not trustworthy. They're rather impulsive, rather reckless, echoing this right here. And they don't, they only value what serves them. Now, that being said, this person does not feel like a bad person per se. They just don't have much regard for other at this. They're not, relationships to them are different than perhaps what they mean to like you. They don't want long-term. If they do, they want it with multiple people and a lot. And it's just not, this person would not suit your needs, that you don't feel that they are trustworthy. Okay. So October is seeing you, there's a lot of thinking things over, and there's a lot of, it's almost like you're throwing yourself into work. You kind of are looking around going, oh, that person's interesting, but you're still staying to what you can predict and what is predictable for you and what you can manage. And then towards the end, it looks like we've got somebody that comes a knocking, that wants to come back in literally out of the cold, that wants to reconnect. Let me put my glasses back on. And you're like, no, this is reckless. You're impulsive. I don't feel that I can trust you. I don't feel that you would value what I would put into the relationship. One more. I love the sass in that picture. I love this would be considered, for me, this is like the Fool upright. This is that leap of faith. I don't know if you can see, but she's about to step off of that little ledge right there. And it's about, I think this card echoes this right here, because it's about assessing, preparing, educating yourself, training yourself, basically to ensure as much success as possible. And so what this means in the romantic sense, I think, is like you're finding out all the information you need to, and you're like, I'm not going to take that bet. It's not worth it to me. But also twofold, because it seems like your focus is and has been or will be on work lately, on projects, on getting things off the ground, on new ideas, new interests. Will this work? Let's try this. And it's all in the area of productivity and work. And this echoes that basically you are gathering information, and you're prepping, you're doing all these things so that you can basically setting yourself up for the future, and you're taking a leap of faith. And it feels like maybe that was why you broke up with this person in the first place, is because you really wanted to focus on your career or passion projects or things that you might want to turn into a career for yourself, like entrepreneurial spirit. So this is saying stay with that. To me, this is like corroborating, like, okay, stay with that. Have the focus, stay, because that's going to take off. That's going to take off. Okay. The romance side, you're wise to, it looks like you've already made that decision. I'm just saying you're wise to stay in this position and let it pass you by, because it doesn't look like it's going to be what you need or want. If it was this, that'd be a different story. It is not. Okay. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. I will be doing these monthly from now on, because I'm going to try and put out different series of videos. So this will be a monthly, not a mid-monthly anymore. So the next time I do this, it'll be November. So happy Halloween, and I hope you all have a very good October, and I will see you in around the 1st of November. Take care.